call me fuego. 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the sea. Quedo, she no way home. Better life on the day.
Hopefully they can turn that around, right?
Yeah, I think they will. Again, kind of something that I mentioned earlier in the basically when we started the broadcast. I'm really curious to see how Miramar shapes up more than anything, more than Erangel, because for the most part, I think this is kind of the tried and true for a lot of these guys. Miramar always tends to be the map that shakes things up and throws teams kind of off for a loop. Obviously, we have teams that are stronger in Miramar and teams that are stronger in Erangel. But wait, what is this? What's all this? What's all this then?
What's going on here?
So Beck from Ascendance, and he knows. He definitely knows. Oh, that was a nice.
Oh, that nearly came out past the door. Oh, he actually found
what?
Evasion actually falls off the nade. Beck.
That's quite honestly one of the best grenades I think I've seen in all of PCS.
I'm teabagging. If I get that knock, I'm teabagging. I'm shooting the body for the next 5 minutes.
He heard him take the step, which is why, because if you can see, he shifted at the last second.
Yeah,
that nade was live. Yeah, that pin was gone. What a freaking grenade, man. Still just fine for hardships. Actually, there's in a pretty good position in that swamp compound there, and here comes the fight for one-eyed open as Zenith is starting to pull up Punaj with the top of this or at the crest of this little hill here. Nade's coming out. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble as one-eyed open is spreading out very well for this. He's going to find a knock. Nice shots from Punaj. Can he get the second one? No, he's going to go down. And just like that, 2 members from Zenith have been knocked. It's just Roth and Shinboy now. Roth on the other side at the wall. Shinboy's got a beautiful shots coming out from him.
Oh, the nade's money. Oh, no, he backed off. Perfect time for him to back off. But
what a nade.
Some damage to the downs. D-Rich he's gonna steal one away at distance. He's gonna steal the second away at distance as well. So Zenith potentially able to reset and get both revives out of this. Not necessarily the end of the world for them, but the damage has been done to one eye open.
That knock from Shinboy was massive and stabilizing this. Yeah.
Disgusting. Clean it up.
Puna's going to get up. Roth is now going to be able to cross over as well, get into the dip, and potentially even set up under the compound to get a little aggressive, and it looks like that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, Wooly actually being very cautious about this one. I think he's going to try and nade onto the UAZ, and Lush is not there, so...
Good nades, though.
This could be baiting Wooly in a little bit. The underhand from Lush, not going to find anything that side. Interesting decision not to stick the first aid kit there. Maybe he was expecting to peek a little bit early, but it's just a matter of time.
I think he's going for it now. Cover coming in from Steezy. I think that was probably communicated. Maybe not. Lush still holding the angle.
Lush just found Wooly here, so the first blood does go over to Tactical 8. The follow-up Molly is a little bit deep, but William and Steezy have a good opportunity to swing on this ridge. I don't know what the line of sight is like to the north.
Steezy and Zealot. I mean, there we go. Finally, William's going to find Linksy, and now Duel in a lot of trouble, Puck. Cherry basically has to kind of anchor this. No, you do still have Penta. He's in the building. Nope, it's just down to Penta now. Nicely done from Tac 8.
This is not the same. This is not the same
exact. You're in my head. I was about to say, this is seriously not the same team. There's a lot of, you don't want to be in there.
I mean,
I love this from these guys. I really love this from Tac 8. I don't know what changed. I mean, obviously, a few things, but this is a completely different team.
Hambino literally just playing voyeur here.
Oh yeah,
from the field.
He's hanging out. It looks like actually Ascendance now pushed onto Zenith here.
Poon is just threw another vertical utility and it caught Ripper on fire and Magi, I think. Roth actually falling to his own
Molly
Molotov. He had some F's in chat for Roth.
I didn't think we'd see a summit today, but 1G does show its ugly face, and the Sentence has actually done a really good job of penetrating this compound.
Punaj was like setting up a set nade or something there. He was like, oh wait.
He was going to bounce it off the roof, and there's a hole in the roof that it actually falls down in and then bounces off the couch. It would have been a perfect flash. What? No.
Wait.
No.
Did that just bounce back in?
No, it bounced just on the door right outside.
Punaj's got 18 stun grenades.
What is this new throw meta from him? Oh!
Hwinn just shot kickstart.
He
Hwinn shot kickstart
because Maji was behind him.
Okay, let's get a second set of Fs in the chat for Zenith. Twice in one team fight.
To be honest, it all looked so good before.
Oh, it looked fantastic. Yeah. Hwinn had like 4 different angles to bounce flashes out.
And he was hitting so many of them. I think
unfortunately, all of them stunned kickstart. Oh, this lobby is not disappointing tonight.
Been an absolute banger of a start to a group stage, let me tell you.
That's one of the most promising teams in the lobby. So jumping back on Liberate do actually manage to make moves south. They're looking to pressure the ice cream that Gravity currently occupy.
Ooh,
that was actually good through the window, but not going to spread.
I'm really impressed with the level of throwables that NA has leveled up to, because I will say the rest of the world has kind of been there. NA starting to finally catch up.
I mean, yeah, both opposite ends of the extreme sometimes, but
True. And hard shifts continuing to farm. Man, that team is so hot right now. Hard shifts. I don't know what is going on with them, but they need to keep it up because they are absolutely killing it.
They are indeed. And actually now coming over to try and pressure in towards the swamp. 7 kills already for them. Putting in absolute work.
Yeah. I mean, Soniqs is actually, from what I understand, has had a kind of quiet game, and that's kind of the curse of getting a really good position in that circle, right? They got there early, they rotated there early, off that first shift when the island was center, they went there, and they're, I mean, this is what happens, you know, when you get an incredibly good position, you don't really get to frag that much from it, and they only have one, and it's just one that Tig probably got somewhere cleaning up a kill. Yeah, this is the trade-off.
This is also... I was going to say, just a little bit of a stalemate, because now Soniqs are... They're in the spot they're in.
Yeah. This goes back to what you always like to preach, which I agree with 100%, is you got to win the games you're given. And this is almost kind of like a game that, you know, is in their hands, essentially. As we see a wrap coming now from Liberate. Hello Senpai, the last one. 3 kills for this team. Can he potentially get another? This could be a devastating blow, or this could be Liberate going out with a whimper. We're about to find out. Coming over the crest. Finds one to the right. No, don't go. He gets a point. He gets a point.
I mean, he gets the point.
Yep.
It's fine. I'll allow it. Veritas do manage to... Oh, okay. Okay, dude. Yeah, well, you said it. The games you're meant to win.
Yeah.
The games you are meant to win.
That is a very good circle for Soniqs, but you never know. I mean, Hard Shifts has proven so far today in every game that they know how to start to navigate these kind of endgame circle situations, especially towards phase 6, phase 7. We may see that from them again, but again, T8, Tactical 8 is still trucking. I mean, they're still putting damage out there. They're getting kills, 6 kills to the name. They're surviving. As I say that, William gets shot in the face. But they're making it to these endgame situations. This was the biggest criticism we had for this team in the past. And not only are they making it there, but they're effectively using their positioning and
looking good as
well. The rotations. Yeah, I love this. Like, look at this play from Steezy.
Nade going to come right down towards the shack as well. Actually doesn't...
Oh, so
somehow
close.
Doesn't kill D2. He's got the level 3 vest and he's prone. That's why. But the molly is
he's
good.
On fire.
So it's just Michael now for Veritas, and he's inside of smoke just off to the north of here. But Steezy already done good work so far to try and get into this next circle. Michael getting fully stimmed up.
Michael has a very interesting play ahead of him as well. He could take out Steezy, but at the same time, he can also get into the circle relatively well, I think. The issue is that there's so many smokes down for both teams. Steezy, I wonder if he has any smokes left. He used quite a bit of them to cross, and it wasn't a bad decision, but here we go. Parallel to each other. Oh my God! Who is this? Who is that?
4 Smurfs have bought the Tactical 8. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I wasn't going to go that far, but that was
cracked. It's cracked tonight.
by Steezy. And I think partly because he expected that, but holy hell, what a shot.
Nah, just absolute insanity from Tactical 8 so far in the first few games.
He can hold his head up high going out and forth like that. That was beautiful.
For sure. Now we finally see M1me get some value off that rock position. He was waiting on the underside for the longest time. Hardship's actually going to lose lobes at the bottom there. Chubba, J-Sank, Maluk still positioned on the high ground.
J-Sank now. This is going to be a little tough. Oh, 9 kills. My goodness. Oh, what a shot as well coming out from Tig. J-Sank no slouch either, though. I was just trying to figure out who actually has, and again, a lot of that high ground is cut because of, I mean, they can't play it because of Soniqs' position. So, I mean, the north side of it is all that crappy water you can't run through. M1me's position literally holds hard shifts off here. And this is the thing. This is the last circle, right? It's not going to shift anywhere. After this, it's just phase 9. It's going to center dot, which I think M1me has. Oh, that was a... Oh, my God. What? My goodness, what a grenade.
That's actually... I
don't know if that one is better than the one earlier.
To explain what just happened there, somebody had literally marked the rock that he was on, and M1me cooked that to perfection.
Oh, yeah.
Up onto the top there.
Like a delicious turducken.
I mean, again, though, whoever goes out here, I mean, Hardshift's 9 kills, Soniqs 4 kills, potentially going to make it 7 here if they can clean up all of Hardshift's and nobody denies, but...
Regardless, even if Soniqs wins this, and I'm not taking it away from them at all, Hardshift's ability to make it to this late in the game and then really impose their will on the circle up to the last team. I mean, again, this is fantastic work by Hardshifts. It's a 3rd game in a row. There it is. Center dot is going to be, I think, more in favor of Soniqs. Hardshifts has quite a bit of work to do here, but it's definitely not impossible, especially with the use of these smokes. Maluk, if he can get a little bit around here to the right. I think Tig is watching this angle, though, which is going to make it very difficult.
Yeah, I mean, Hardshifts need to get some damage out to capitalize on. I mean, they can't play the waiting game. Oh, as I say that, Tig does get shut down by Chubba, but they need something else because that's the furthest back member of Soniqs.
Yeah, that was actually
else from Soniqs is giving away anything.
And that was a really nice angle on Chubba to get on Tig. But you're right, Soniqs isn't giving away anything. They still have M1me pretty much down at the center. If Chubba can get a knock here, this is huge. Oh my goodness! It's just Chubba. He's going to clean up both, or he hasn't. No, he has cleaned up both kills. I think he's just dead here, but go to the blue, maybe? I don't care what he does. At this point, it's all gravy. It's the start of the match, actually. I don't think...
That nade.
I think he should go for it. I mean, it's the beginning of the group stage. Why not? Yeah. Oh,
a good spray.
Chubba.
Can't close out on it, though. The under angle.
Yep.
That's going to be it. And after an absolute bloodbath, Soniqs come out on top with some strong mid-game positioning there, getting into the swamp early on. Again, you know, hats off to them. Avoiding that fight at the observatory, I think, was the key decision there that Soniqs made.
Yes.
And I mean, we said it 2 or 3 times throughout there. You got to win the games that you're literally, I don't want to say gifted, but you are set up to win. And Soniqs do absolutely that.
And they were set up. The thing is they put themselves in that position to be set up in the first place, right? So it's not as if they just sat in one spot in the circle the whole time. They had to rotate. But I will say that potentially was one of the best displays of grenades I've seen in a single game from North American PUBG. I mean, that was insane. I mean, starting
it doesn't happen often.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen often.
It doesn't happen often. But what a game! And I'm going to continue to push the fact that Hardshifts are playing on a completely different level than they have in the past so far. I mean,